A teaspoon of this weighs more than a bus. This is called white dwarf, the remains of dead stars. After a star like our sun dies, it collapses into something incredibly dense. All that mass gets squeezed into a size similar to the Earth. Just a teaspoon of this would weigh a ton on Earth. It does not produce new energy. It cools over billions of years. What happens even when this light fades away? Everything we know depends on energy. Life, Earth, everything exists because of energy. But nothing in the universe lasts forever. Even stars eventually die. Some explode, while others slowly fade away. And what they leave behind is something very strange. A star smaller than our Earth, but heavier than the Sun. This is white dwarf, something mysterious but life-giving. For humans, the universe has always looked permanent. The sky, the stars, the light above us, it feels like it will always be there. But science tells a different story. Everything changes. Even the things that created light itself are temporary. Stars are not outside this world. They are a part of it. They are born, they will eventually die. But their deaths are not always sudden. Sometimes it's slow or even invisible. Stars, like our sun, shines for billions of years. They produce energy by burning the fuel in their core. This process keeps them stable and bright, but eventually the fuel runs out. When that happens, the star begins to collapse. It expands to a red giant. It becomes larger than ever before. Then it loses its outer layer. The outer layers fly into outer space. What is left behind is the core. The core is no longer a living star. It becomes a white dwarf, a dead remain, still glowing faintly. It is dead, but it still contains food. A white dwarf is one of the most extreme things in the universe. It's about the size of the Earth, but it nearly contains the mass of the Sun. That means it's incredibly dense. Just a teaspoon of this would weigh a ton on Earth. There is no fusion happening inside it anymore. No energy is being created. It is shining because of the leftover energy from its past. So what we see is not life, but a memory. A fading echo of a star that once existed. Even though it's dead, it does not further collapse. Gravity tries to crush it more. Something different, something mysterious, resists that pull. Something inside resists that collapse. The particles inside are so thickly packed that they push back gravity. This is called electron degeneracy pressure. It's not fire nor heat holding them together. It's just quantum physics. This strange balance allows the star to be alive for billions and billions of years. But nothing stays stable forever. A white dwarf finally loses its remaining heat. It cools down and becomes dimmer over time. It becomes white, then yellow, then red, then darker and darker. There is no explosion, no events. If time enough passes, it stops glowing completely. At that time, it becomes a theoretical object called black dwarf. A black dwarf, cold, black, and invisible. But there is something important. The universe is not old enough for a black dwarf to exist. There are still future possibilities. Everything we see today are in a transition. Even our sun one day will follow this path. It will not explode, it will not shine forever. It will slowly fade into something silent. And maybe that story is real, not just of star, but of everything. This feels sad. This is called heat death. It's far away from our near future. In the meantime, we could know more about science and about the fascinating world of stars. If you want to know more about science, Don't forget to subscribe.